The next thing you know, we're out past Catlettsburg somewhere, and I'm texting Amanda going, hey, is my GPS on? I may never make it back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to, I don't know which edition this is, of the Two Ball Tires podcast.
One too many.
Yeah. Too many Ball Tires podcast. But I will say this, directly into the camera, the first three that we put up, I know you're the owner of this joint around here, but man, I couldn't have personally been more ecstatic with the comments, the views. I had 20... I think I called Nick and told him I had 21 or 22 people reach out after we talked about that Alan Jackson yellow Corvette ordeal, and I said, don't ever let him know.
Yeah.
21 people said, we sent him a message to his Facebook page.
Nice.
Alan don't check his Facebook page, people. I'm just going to let you know. But people have commented, enjoy, especially on the first car thing. So that's what we're trying to do, just engage you into, if you're a car nut like we are. Of course, the owner over here is definitely a car nut. But today we're going to talk about a little bit of something different. You know, so many people think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but when they have a car, they automatically think, well, I got to trade it because I don't want to sell it on Marketplace. I don't want 500 people coming over here and looking. But you don't necessarily have to come to the dealership to trade it. If you're just wanting to sell, get rid of, hand it off to you, y'all actually acquire those vehicles, don't you? Kind of give the people at home the process.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is people think, oh, I'll just sell my car. You know, of course we do it every day, and it's not as easy as you think, is it?
No, it's not.
You know, you have to deal with people that say they want to buy the car, don't show up, can't get their money put together. I mean, and we try to take that all away from you. We just make it real easy. You come in, we write you a check. But yeah, we buy any car, just about any car you can name, any vehicle, trucks, cars. The amount of weirdness of things I've bought
let me hear a couple of those real quick. If you can think of some off the top of your head.
I've traded for a wedding ring before, or wedding band before.
I got several of those. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. I can't remember what this truck was called. It was the biggest truck I've ever seen, like a boom truck or something.
Yeah.
We bought and sold it. You know, we'll take dump trucks. I mean, to a degree, I don't know if I want the coal mining dump trucks.
Oh, I can't imagine.
I don't know how you'd get it.
Is it one of those situations where you can push it, pull it, drag it, and we'll handle it? Does it have to be running? Can it be, ball
It doesn't
tires?
have to be running. You know, if you're on the verge of, do I donate her this car or sell it to Moses, you probably should donate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, if it's let's say you just blew the engine up the other day, well, yeah, we can price that for sure. If it's,
right.
You know, the rest of the car is in decent shape.
How has, like, the NADA, Kelley Blue Book, all that stuff, how has that changed the game? Because if I'm not sure what my car is worth nowadays, I can go online and do a good, average, great, which, I forgot what the percentage is of great vehicles out there, but it kind of, I'm not going to say it levels the playing field for the guy or girl that's selling it versus the people that are buying it, but it does kind of give them an idea of
it actually,
ballpark.
It's made our job a lot easier, Cledus. Back in the day, you had to convince somebody that, hey, your car's only worth this.
Right.
You know? And it was hard.
Right.
Now they know what's worth when they come in, and we're usually, I don't know, a couple hundreds or maybe $1,000, maybe
right.
thousands apart, but usually it's hundreds apart. And we just figured, we justify our price, or maybe we just meet their price. But it's actually made this business a lot easier.
I was wondering if it would have made it tougher on the buyer, as a dealership here, because they do know coming in. But, heck, I would imagine you'd always want to be fair with people. That's how you built a business for all these years.
Well, the other thing everybody forgets, and we have to remind ourselves about this too, is that those guidebooks, and that's what they're called, guidebooks,
right.
are just guides.
Absolutely.
They're not check writers.
They're not prayer books, as my mom
you
used
can't
to
look
say.
up a book and get the check, right?
Right.
Doesn't mean that they're not fairly accurate, but man, the market can change so quickly at sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes the market just reacts quicker than the book, or there's something about your particular car that either makes it worth more or less than what the book says on the average of that vehicle.
Right.
But it's great information, and like I said, it actually makes our job easier because people know roughly what their vehicle's about worth when they come in.
So really, all you got to do, if you're not looking to trade, you're not looking. I mean, we'd love to have the trade in as well, you know, so you can buy something else. But if you just don't want to fool with the hassle, I know Marketplace, as much as I'm on it, it can be a disaster because hey, I'll meet you at Kroger, 9:30. You know, well, let me cancel everything I got going, and you go to Kroger. And there's just no show after no show, and it's
well. How about the safety and the insurance implications of letting someone just drive your car?
That's true.
I wouldn't buy a car without test driving it, and you're just going to let some, new dudes come in and drive your car.
I will tell you this: several years ago, probably 5 years ago, I met a guy in Ashland at the mall, and he wanted to drive it. It was I think it was a Panamera. It might have been the Panamera that I had, the Porsche back in the day. And I figured if a guy's going to buy a Panamera, he's either got the funds, he's got the money. So we get in the car at the mall, and I'm thinking, we'll ride up, around Dick's and back down the hill, maybe over to Roadhouse. The next thing you know, we're out past Catlettsburg somewhere, and I'm texting Amanda going, hey, is my GPS on? I may never make it back. So after that, I've never put another vehicle on Marketplace if I could help it. So best way to do it is load up. If you're ready to sell it, get a fair price. You're not going to beat what these guys will give you, I guarantee. As I always say, go ahead, look around, shop all you want. 99% of the time, you're going to bring it right back here to Moses AutoMall. Jason and the guys downstairs will take care of it. So, and their checks are good too. Several of mine have already cleared, so bring it on down.
Yeah, you can just bring it straight in. That's the fastest way to get a hard figure.
Yeah.
You can also email us pictures, call us to talk about how, give us a description. Anything that we do that's not in person is probably a little bit more of a, hey, we need to inspect it before we give you a final number. But we can do, if you're a little ways off and you just want to call us or email us, that's fine. We can give you
absolutely
a ballpark figure, and then once we actually inspect the vehicle, then we can firm that number up. We also have an online a tool on our website where they'll give you a value of your vehicle. Once again, this is a guide. It's not necessarily a check, but it definitely gives you an idea of what your vehicle's worth. If you're having trouble doing the research yourself, we have a tool on our website that can help that as well.
I did not know that. So don't be photoshopping out there either. Don't be wiping out the dent with some kind of marker and saying it's in flawless condition.
Now,
because
you can bring the vehicle to our collision center and have us make it a little nicer before you bring it to us.
That's for another episode. Don't even try it. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thanks so much, buddy. Thank you. Bring it on down here. Yeah, come on in and we'll get Trent to work through it for sure.